Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Muscles by at the 25. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. But let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. 3rd down and 13. To throw, Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
He sets to fire deep. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 57 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions take a 3-touchdown lead. So his big first half continues. His 3rd touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Mayfield down. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Aiden Hutchinson in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Mayfield to throw it. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick six, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Here's Mayfield. They drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least some.
All right now.
Hold up, what you saying? Look up, you ain't hitting no more. Fix up with a bang. Got drip when they hit that door. You did it on me. Baby, it's me. Should we go up, down? And you go bounce with me. Make it bounce. Make it bounce. Make it bounce. Make it bounce. Switch that flow, straight back, on them feet, bounce that, get down low, bounce, rap, yes indeed. About to telling me something, maybe I need to figure out how the hell are we cutting, I got a deed to the house, and the less of the like, if you tryna do something, you gotta lead with the bounce.
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And off we go in Santa Clara. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. From the gun, Piron. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that, getting out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. They're going for it with Mahomes. He's got it to his running back. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down throw, Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. From the 46. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And he's taken down at the 30. Working quickly here. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by Fred Warner. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's 2nd and 5. He completes it in traffic. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Offense up to the line fast. Second down run by Pacheco. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. He's on the move. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established and into top gear right here early on.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have 1st and 10. Purdy on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Here we go, shot.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Working quickly here. McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he's only going to take this forward to about the 38. It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave him with a 4th and 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Trap 60, 19 Lions. Check go.
Purdy going to go on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down throw by Purdy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
This one falls incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
On third down, Purdy. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
Got it. Ready?
A lot of room they need here. It's 4th and a long 8.
Go!
They've got a man in motion. Purdy setting up that play action. That's cut beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Mustang 19. Go!
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And that brings up 4th and long.
Ready. Let's go now. Ready.
From the gun is Purdy. They can't connect as the coverage comes through. The 4th down stands.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that one's unsuccessful.
Man, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That one scored as a massive 67-yard effort. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Play action now with Purdy. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Pretty throwing here on first. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And he will take it back. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs will extend their lead as time expires in the half. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping off that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Man in motion here. 3rd and short, here's Purdy. He's going deep this time. Toward Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs will take over at what looks to be the 31. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt. I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Leonard Floyd bringing that play to a close. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, instead of my usual why, I'm going to ask you how. How do you stop them short on a sneak right there? And the answer, well, most of the time you can't, and you don't. And that's why they'll go to that sneak time and time again.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. So we're through 3 here. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th.
49ers nothing.
Second and 3 now. Blitz coming, Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21.
49ers nothing.
Reed now to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. And he's out at the 25 where the old touchback would have been, but the choice to leave the end zone cost him 5. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Set. Trap 60, trap 60. 19 Lion. Panther 11, Panther, come 19. Come 19.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Chiefs have the football at what looks to be the 37-yard line.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Here's Mahomes. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They'll go. It's Mahomes. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard.
They give it to him again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action on first down. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown when the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route, didn't you?
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Chiefs nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He put everything he had into this one. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Tarvarius Ward picks it off. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. They send a man in motion. Second and 6 now. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he goes out, just needed one more step to reach midfield. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
70 Ranger.
Throwing off the play fake here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And it sets up second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Watson. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to throw Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. And the 49ers in a dime set now. Third down coming. To the air, Mahomes. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the... He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
Mahomes
Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
He's loaded another one up. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Off play action. It's Mahomes. Finds his man Rice. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs have likely locked up the win right there. But Kerr to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21.
49ers 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line. First and 10 from the 41.
Let's go now. Go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Trying to push it deep downfield. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He's running for it. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. Well, Brock, we knew they were confident in the lead-up, that they could contend despite the hostile crowd they were going to face today.